Hi and welcome to MS Moves. This is a video that's going to help with your dizziness and balance. These exercises can either be completed in a seated position in a nice sturdy chair or standing in a safe corner like I am right now with a mobility aid in front or a chair for safety. The goals of these exercises are to improve your vestibular function, or the function of your inner ear that helps to control your balance. As a reminder, I would encourage you to do all of these exercises in a safe corner, but for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to step away from the corner to the center of the room so you can see my technique better. Let's begin. To focus on our gaze stability, we're going to first begin with focusing on a target, head movement side to side, 30 seconds. Let's begin. You want to stay at a pace that you can keep your eyes focused on the target. If you feel like your eyes slip from the target or you start to feel a bad home movie sensation, I would highly suggest that you slow your pace and only increase as you become better at the exercise. Great job. Next exercise is focusing on a target once again, but this time we're doing head movements up and down. Let's begin. It's really important that as you move your head and turn your body in space, that you're able to keep your vision stable. This is a big responsibility of the inner ear. MS can affect those pathways that affect the reflex between the inner ear, the brain, and the eye muscles. These exercises are helping to improve and optimize that reflex. 2 more head directions. We're going to go with diagonals. Next, tilt your head to the side, looking up at the ceiling at an angle and down to the floor. Again, keeping those eyes glued to that target, really practicing that reflex to strengthen those pathways and improve your overall gaze stability. Continue at a tempo that's comfortable to you. A slight swell of dizziness or unsteadiness isn't uncommon, but you don't want to push it for too long. Great job. Now we're going to move to the opposite side for the last set of head movements, keeping your eyes focused on the target. As a reminder, all of these exercises are really functionally helpful. They will help you when you're standing and reaching into the cupboards. They will help you when you're turning and changing directions. They can be also helpful when it comes to reading. If you experience a bad home movie sensation or any type of visual disturbance when you're doing those activities, these types of exercises could really be beneficial for you. Great job. Increasing challenge, we're going to now try to improve our gaze stability on a moving target. So focusing on your thumbnail, moving your head the opposite direction that your thumb moves, side to side. Again, go at a pace that you can keep visually focused on that target. This exercise has similar effects to what we talked about with the first head movement gaze stability exercise. Great job. And to wrap up the gaze stability exercises, we're going to focus on that target, moving opposite, head up and down. As previously mentioned, the functional application of this exercise could be when you're driving or riding in a car and you're moving and you're trying to keep your eyes focused on a target that's outside of the vehicle. All of these gaze stabilization exercises can be beneficial for optimizing, increasing your overall balance and stability. Great job. A final few exercises before we wrap up this dizziness and balance video. First, we're going to start with your feet together. 30 seconds, we're going to hold this. It's really important that you think of standing balance exercises as a benchmark. Use these exercises as a way to understand, am I sustaining my abilities? If you check in with this benchmark periodically and find that it's getting harder or easier, then certainly adjust accordingly. Okay, now progressing, only if you're able to do with your eyes open, feet together. We'll progress to eyes closed with your feet together. I would highly suggest you make sure that you have a partner with you, or you practice this with your physical therapist or your rehabilitation team before you try this on your own at home. Eliminating those visual cues really forces increased emphasis on those other two key systems that help with balance, our inner ear, as well as those muscles and nerves in the legs, better known as proprioception. Good work, and relax. The final exercise in the dizziness and balance video is tandem standing. You're going to put one foot in front of the other. If you can do pure tandem standing where the toes are touching the heels of the opposite foot, great. If you need to put a little gap in between that, that's fine too. Trying to hold for 30 seconds on each side. You're welcome to look ahead of you using a focal point. Eventually, we would like to progress to not anchoring and using that focal point, but rather being able to let your eyes vary in its focal point. Great job. Other side. Heels touch the toes of the opposite foot, widening that base a little if necessary. It's not uncommon for one side to feel a little stronger than the other. And you will notice that that back leg, those ankle muscles should be working and wiggling and really feeling like they're challenged. Great work. Way to go, you just wrapped up the dizziness and balance exercise video. Again, I would encourage you to gradually increase your tolerance to these exercises. We really look forward to seeing you at the next MS Moves. Thanks so much.